Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon in South Africa. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having us as a team here. Yeah, look, this year's tournament, it was a bit difficult when you compare to the two previous tournaments. Reason behind the fact that we found ourselves in Group A, with three debutants, teams that were new into the tournament. And it wasn't that easy to plan for them, and it was very difficult to find even clips on those teams. But I'm glad that we worked so hard as a team, and we went out of that group unscratched, where we went all the way and won 3 games in a row. And semis, it was one of those biggest games. I think people, they tend to dub it an African derby. I don't know, maybe it is. And we managed as well to win it as well, and we brought the trophy back home in the final when we beat SC Casablanca, But I always said it was a good omen for us. When we won in 2021, the tournament started the 5th of November until the 19th. This year again, it was the 5th until the 19th. Surely it was written on the stars with it's coming back home.
Oh yeah, good afternoon everyone. My name is Zanele Nhlapo, and I'm a Mamelodi Sundowns Ladies team captain. And yeah, I agree with Coach what he's saying. I think this tournament was a bit tougher for us, but we had to remind ourselves on what happened last year. Remember, last year this time I was one of the players who was crying so bad. So I had to remind myself that with that red card that I got, that I need to come back strong, for the team, for the badge as well, and also for the supporters. So I think we did well as a team. We went there to fight. Like you saw all our games. What I liked before we left South Africa, we set a goal as a team to say that we need to win the tournament, nothing much. So I think we worked very hard as a team, and we deserved to win.
Good afternoon. They've said so much, the coach and the captain have said so much about the tournament. But it was a beautiful one, as much as it was difficult. The people from Ivory Coast were really behind us after we've beaten the hosts. But they were super welcoming, and I think what made it special about this edition was the fact that it's another Odia. We have this conversation that we carry in the team, that Odias is like, it's written in the stars, it's Mamelodi Sundowns. If you look previously, we've been doing absolutely great in the league as well, where we win in Odias. So, but we need to break that so that we can be consistent and just win it also, in even years. So I'm extremely grateful. But for more information on how this journey actually started, because it's not a 2023 journey. It has started a long time ago, and it started in 2021 where we won AFCON. And for you guys to see the information or to see the steps, I think tomorrow it's the viewing of the Banyana Style on Netflix. So I think that's where you actually need to go and check us, check our history, check each and every individual. Everyone is so special in this team, and they bring out the best in each other, and I believe that we brought out the best in each other. We had a lot of players who were not there, and we were playing for them as well. It's so unfair to get an injury, but we needed to go there and just play for them. The defense did a great job as well, keeping a clean sheet. Actually, when I say the defense, I'm not only saying myself, Zanele, and whoever that was playing at the back, but also the team that starts in front, which is the strikers, because it starts there. So, but normally people actually overlook defenders. I feel like each and every defender that was called upon did a great job in keeping those clean sheets. I'm not the only one that keeps clean sheets. It's everyone in the team, and when you keep clean sheets, you win trophies.
Thank you. So questions from the floor?
Coach Jerry Sears here from CGTN, and I've also got a question for Andile. But Coach, what is the sort of key to your success? I mean, 2 from 3, finalists. You're the team to beat on the continent, and Ilya, obviously playing against these other top teams on the continent helps for Banyana Banyana. How much of a contributing factor is that in terms of Banyana's success, knowing that you guys are getting to play top teams?
Yeah, look, I would say the only key things in the team, it's only two things, it's the hard work that's been put behind the scenes and training session with the girls. And one other thing, it's unity amongst the team, The team is very united, and when we're united, no one can break that.
Of course, when we play these tournaments prepare us physically, mentally, and also it's an exposure for other, youngsters in the team to actually raise their hands so that they're selected for the national team, which I believe that we have incredible youngsters. I think it's also a preparation mentally for individuals that playing for Banyana Banyana. You get to see, we played against teams that came up with a lot of tactics, a lot of, playing styles. Even our coach mentioned that, this tournament is a difficult one because this one will play a low block, this one will do this. And I think that prepares you mentally. The challenges that you face in Africa, behind the scenes prepare you mentally for the national team, and I believe that each and every player that's in the team has gained experience.
My name is Mazola Molefe from SABC Sport. My question is to Coach Thierry and Skipper. Zanele, maybe let me start with you. Did you feel the tournament had a personal element to it for you after the red card in the final last year, and how were you approaching each game as it was coming along? And to Coach Jerry, just in terms of your itinerary, you go back to the Super League now as well. How are you going to balance that? And the players that didn't make it to the tournament, the assessment in terms of fitness level to be able to rotate if it's possible. How are you going to also try to balance that as defending champions here at home as well?
About the red card, I think it made me to go and work very hard. Remember, I think it was unfair for me to get that red card. I feel like it was a soft one, but I went back to the drawing board and I checked what happened. And then I think for me, it said to me, just go and work hard, So I went to work hard, hence you see we got the trophy this year, So I think for me it was a motivational, it was a motivation in itself. So I think, that's what I can say, nothing more.
Yeah, look, from my side, I'm one fortunate coach, in terms of the technical stuff that I've got. I'm not doing the job alone, there's medical team who always advise in terms of the load and all that, Lucky enough, I'm one open person who gets to accommodate anyone, who's coming with an expert that to help the team to grow, And when you look in terms of the job that's been done by the medical team, it's a wonderful job. It's a wonderful job. Credit must go to them. As well, as a coach, you'll do your level best to see to it that you rotate the squad as much as you can. You look at our first two games, yes, we didn't make too many changes from the tournament, but the third game you saw we've made about 7 changes just to try to rotate the squad. Coming to Hollywood, but we'll also try to rotate the squad, but we're going to be very, very cautious in terms of how we rotate it, because we also want to win Hollywood Super Bet League, and we've got games coming thick and fast. We're playing again on Thursday, we're playing again on Sunday. So I believe the support that I'm getting from the medical team, it will also help the team to prevail in terms of winning the Hollywood Super Bet.
A similar thing last week, and bringing in, AFL into the country for the first time. You are doing it for the second time, but these things happen in a row. What does it say to you about the level of seriousness when it comes to Sundowns and competing in the continent? What is it that they put into your minds that says it's fine to lose a local trophy, but when it comes to the continent, we need to stamp our authority. And if I can squeeze one for Sticks. Sticks, you kept a clean sheet, you gave it to your fellow defenders and all of that. But looking at the Andile Dlamini now, is the Andile Dlamini who is so happy. What does it say about the dominance of Banyana players within the squad now? That experience, the transformation from transforming of information from the Banyana squad to Sundowns. How much of help has it come to have your Colossals, your Ramalipes, just to mention a few that you've played with in the national league?
Yeah, look, Temba, it's not fine to lose cups, whether domestically or international at Sundowns. It's not fine. We must always win. We don't have room for losing cups, But just to answer your question, when I go back to the previous president of Mamelodi Sundowns, I once said when he bought this club, he said he wanted to see the vision of Mamelodi Sundowns dominating Africa. So I believe everyone who's at third cop, he still shares the same vision with the previous president in terms of trying to dominate Africa. So that thing, it really pushes us as employees of Mamelodi Sundowns to keep on trying and harder and work as hard as we can, so that we can achieve the goal of the previous president and the current chairman to say we want to dominate Africa. That's what really is pushing us.
Brazil, please repeat that question.
But what I'm saying is, now you're playing with your colleagues at Sundowns. I mean, your Ramalipe is there, Colossa is there. The information, how much of help does it give you that you work with the same people at Banyana and now you work with them on a daily at Sundowns? Just give us the synergy between the two teams. How much of it is coming in handy for you?
Firstly, when we represent the national team, we represent the national team. And when you come back and represent Mamelodi Sundowns, you represent Mamelodi Sundowns, and there's a specific culture. At Mamelodi Sundowns, we have your winning mentality, and taking into consideration the fact that you have players that play for the national team with experience. We share experience amongst each other, but not only are they the only players with experience, they are players that have played abroad that come with a lot of experience. We are a team that's actually, united. I love the fact that we all respect each other. It doesn't matter if one plays for the national team and if another doesn't play for the national team. When we are at Mamelodi Sundowns, we are all at the same level, because we all have experiences. We Dumelo plays for Lesotho. She's the captain. She has to carry the team, for Lesotho. You have my Dumelo Buseja, who's also a captain of Botswana, who has also had so many experiences, and she shares with the team, which is incredible. In my department, it's a very fantastic department because we work together. And then you have Utolagele, who also plays for the national team. So it's combined. It's different cultures that combine to making one culture, which is an incredible one, Gabrielo culture. The winning mentality, the mentality that doesn't want to walk out of the field with disappointing the fans more than anything.
Nsakom Kari from ENCA. Sticks, my question is for you. I was actually speaking to your mother outside, and she spoke about how this particular victory for you and this team has brought about healing for you guys and the family, with what just happened at the World Cup, and just how this team has helped you. Yeah, she did. And maybe if you could just speak to us about that, maybe just what this victory means to you post everything that you've gone through.
Basically, Mamelodi Sundowns is my family. That's my safe space. Obviously, I like winning, and that's what I want to see all the time. My mom plays with me on the field. The reason why she will become so emotional about this victory is because she's always with me on the field. Remember, when the goal is scored, they always check the last person, which is the goalkeeper. I think it works with him, mentally more than anything. But I'm a strong individual. I am a team player more than anything. And I believe that everything happens for a reason. God places you in places where He wants to pull you closer so that you understand who He is. And when He pulls you out of it, you become victorious either way. So I believe that He has done an incredible job, and I'm thankful for the technical team, support staff, my teammates, for always being there for me. Mental health is very important, and I believe that at the club they do that quite well, where they take care of our well-being, and I'm well taken care of. I'm always happy everywhere I am. If you don't believe me, go check out every video of where I've been, whether it's Banyana or whether it's Mamelodi Sundowns. And it's very important for people not to abuse women. When I say abuse women, cyberbullying, it's totally unfair. And I don't believe in cyberbullying. I believe in uniting as a nation to make sure that we support women so that they perform to the best of their abilities. For us to close that gap between men and women, we need to take care of our women in the country. Let's be nice.
Mike from Center Circle.online. Congratulations, skipper Andile, and to you, Coach. Coach, Andile spoke about ODS, 2021 Costa Cup, Champions League, Hollywood Bet Super League. 2023, how alive is that dream? Because it's now 2 down with 5 games to go, and we see that UWC is leading the table with 6 points. You still have some games to catch up.
It's still much alive. It's still much alive. When I was watching 2 of their games, when they were live on TV, I felt like we still got it. We got a chance. We got a chance to go out there and win Hollywood Super Bet League, and we've done it before. We've won a treble in 2021, and we stand another good chance to win a treble again this year in 2023. But games in hands are not points. We just got to grind for those results, and fortunately enough, I've already told the girls after the game that the Champions League, it's done and dusted. Now the focus it's on Hollywood Super Bet League. The cup that we've brought home, it's more or less similar like any other cups. So the focus now has to shift to Hollywood Super Bet League. As I speak to you now, we're training again. We're training tomorrow, and we're playing on Thursday. So it shows that we definitely want to win everything.
Good afternoon, Coach. Congratulations once again. We are from Newsroom Africa. Firstly, crediting just my colleague Jabulongidi for an article that he wrote in bringing up a character, the late Nkoli Sikwela. And I just wanted to make sense of if this was the vision that you had at the time, or you feel like there's still more that you still want to contribute holistically in the women's game as a whole as well.
Yeah, look, going back to, you've touched to a point where when I first started at Mamelodi Sundowns, jokingly, the late Nkoli, may his soul rest in peace, he said, Coach, here you are hired at Mamelodi Sundowns. What are you going to do? And I answered Nkoli and I said, Nkoli, I want to make Mamelodi Sundowns one of the best teams in Africa. Here we are today, we are one of the best teams in Africa. But like I said, we wanna go out there and be the best team in the world. As I speak to you now, we are ranked number 25 in the entire world. So we can't wait for FIFA just to announce and say, here's a Club World Cup, so we can give ourselves a shot and see how far are we in terms of competing with the other continents, in terms of your Europe, your Asia and all that. But back then it was a dream of making Mamelodi Sundowns a superpower in Africa. But now the dream has just grown bigger to make Mamelodi Sundowns the best team in the world.